still hear me? Hello? I can't get nothing now. I'm trying to treat this right here. Hello? I can hear Bill. Aaron. Hello, you good? Hello? For yours? No, sir. That's all you got. That's it.
They'll throw it to Jennings. He has a receiver looking for Kitchen. The ball hangs up. Kitchen makes the catch.
I'm gonna be up and down
Stays
there 'cause
on
I
his feet.
can't see it.
Touchdown.
You can see, buddy. I'm gonna be up and down, so don't
Weeks
mind me.
catches it at the 40-yard line and brought down. Wide open receiver, Singleton. He brings it in. He'll take it the distance. Crosses the 20. He'll walk into the end zone. Eagles strike first. They're on top 6-0.
Welcome to KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights, the A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve, on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Labco Manufacturing, feel safe, work smart, look good with Labco FR, www.labco.com. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948, wishes all our local teams good luck. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, open late, delivery through DoorDash. MC Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Lafayette Electric, 1207 Greenwood Street in Morgan City, proud supporter of high school athletics in the Tri-City area. Central Boat Rentals, your total marine service provider. To apply, please visit www.centralboat.com. Guaranteed Title, in the law office of Michael Alois. You get guaranteed happiness at Guaranteed Title. Come close with us. Oshner St. Mary, quality health care close to home. Patterson State Bank, free checking, great rates, great personal service, home and business loans, and the best in mobile banking. Celebrating 100 years serving St. Mary Parish. PSB, quality community banking since 1925. Danny's Fried Chicken, it'll make you smile. Serving Morgan City great fried chicken since 1968. Oceaneering, serving St. Mary Parish for 60 years. We're hiring. To apply, please visit www.oceaneering.com/career. Sportsman Cycle and Marine. Why drive to Mississippi when you can get the same great deal in Morgan City at Sportsman Cycle and Marine? Visit us today. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.
welcome to Friday Night Under the Lights. My name is Aaron Ortigo. I'm here with Clarence Robinson and our statistician, Mr. Bill Bank McCarty. We're at Tiger Stadium, where the Central Catholic Eagles are hosting the Jeanerette Tigers in a district matchup tonight. Big game here tonight, Clarence. These two teams are both battling for position in the district, and of course that means in the playoffs as well.
No doubt about that, Aaron. And tell you what, Jeanerette coming off that big loss, overtime loss against Covenant Christian, and Central Catholic non-district game against Riverside. See if they can kind of rebound, but I'm looking forward to a great game tonight.
Okay, both teams have taken the field. Central Catholic did win the toss. They have elected to receive. We're at Tiger Stadium, also known as the Eagles' Nest on certain nights, tonight being one of them. I'm sitting in tonight, everyone, for Boo Grizaffi. His daughter is in the homecoming court. It's homecoming for the Central Catholic Eagles. His daughter, Addison, is a member of the court, and he's got some other duties he needs to attend to tonight, so I'm going to sit down and watch this ball game for a change, Clarence.
Enjoy it with the great opportunity, as you say, with the weather changing as well, Aaron. So,
well, yeah, I was kind of looking forward to it. The first cool night of football. The weather forecast for tonight here in Morgan City is might get down as low as 58 before the game is over, but the humidity is up around 87%. Very, very little wind, or what little bit we're going to get come out the northeast. This is picked up around the 15-yard line, brought up the middle. It is going to be taken down. Got a 12-yard return out of it, and takes it out to about the 27-yard line. That was Landon Ramagos with the return.
look forward to hearing that name called a lot for the Central Catholic Eagles tonight. Tell you what, Aaron, the Eagles starting lineup right here. Quarterback number 6, Abear. Sanders is number 10. The running backs in Walker, Ramagos, Willis, Nyland, Blanchard, Theria, Billot, Nelson, and Wiggins. So look for that offensive line to do some key blocking tonight with that Veer offense.
First and 10 for Eagles. Handoff goes straight up the middle. Fighting hard. Gets maybe 2 yards out of it.
Jeanerette Tigers defensive starters. Who's right back? That's Green, Lewis, Phillips, Jacks, Tolbert, Charles, Lewis, Ward. On the back end is Jackson, Hamilton, and also number 8, Duhan. So remember, it's going to be really critical for tonight for the Jeanerette Tigers, making sure they make short tackles because Central Catholic is going to continue to run that football.
And the Jeanerette Tigers come in tonight with an impressive 7-1 record, 2-0 in district. And the Eagles, 3-5, also 2-0 in district. So, and their losses, they have a few losses piled up, but they're against some much larger schools. They played 3 5A schools, or rather 2 5A schools, a 3A school and a double A school in those losses. Yep.
So Wiggins running again. Not a typical running back number, but number 52 is the running back in the backfield right now. So that's Brian Wiggins.
Okay. That'll bring up a third down, 3rd and 4 for the Eagles. The ball is spotted at the Eagle 32-yard line. They need the 36 for a first down. Bear sets up, then checks back with the sideline, as does the whole team as they get the call. Play clock down to 7 and running. Bear gets the pass off. It's caught out in the right flat. Has the first down. That's Ramagos with the catch and the first down. So big play right there for the Eagles. They took the ball first, Clarence, and now they got that first down. That's a big play.
I like the call within itself. You know, fake the handoff, Abear does. And with the back just flying to the back, number 3, Ramagos, I told you get that number in the number tonight. Get it upfield. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. You know, we're seeing these guys play earlier, a couple of weeks earlier. That Central Catholic offense against Hanson was very powerful and did a great job. So tonight looked like they're being methodical, trying to keep that ball away from that very potent Jeanerette offensive team.
Man going in motion, backs a split. Wide receiver to the left side. Handoff's going to go to the right. And not much there. Good defense by the Tigers.
Tigers just stretching out number 6 for the Tigers. Braylon Lewis, number 6 at their defensive end spot. It's going to be critical for those linebackers if they get blocked, Aaron, to make sure they make some tackles. So,
Yeah. It did get back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll bring up a 2nd and 10. The ball is spotted at the Eagle 39-yard line. Wide receivers wide both sides. Backs are split. Again, Abear goes under center, then comes back and checks to the sideline. Try to see what kind of defensive formation he's going to play against.
got a flag on the play as well. Against it.
It's going. Yep, this is going to go against the Eagles.
One thing you see with that Jeanerette defense, Aaron, they setting up in the 50 defense. So what they meaning is they're going to be major contact in the middle, but make sure those linebackers fill in the gaps as well. So
Penalty is offsides against the Eagles. So evidently they had someone on the line of scrimmage lined up over the line of scrimmage, and because the flag was thrown before the ball was snapped. Must have been an interior lineman.
Yes,
once
sir.
You put that, once you put that hand down, you can't pick it up. Getting a play from the sideline. Everybody checks that way. Abear makes his calls. Handoff's going to go straight up the middle. Not much there. It falls forward for a couple.
one taking a handoff, Walker. By the time he got the actual handoff, a couple of Jeanerette defenders right there to make the tackle. This is critical here for the Eagles, 3rd and 14.
Up there, they did only pick up 1 yard, so let's bring 3rd and 14. Clock is running as we hit the 8-minute mark in the first quarter.
That's what they want. Jeanerette want the Central Catholic Eagles to do, get in a passing situation. Man-to-man on the outside.
2 receivers split wide to the left. Backs are split. Rolling to his right, looking to throw back to his left. Swarmed by the defense. He's going to be dropped for a big sack. Probably going to lose 8 to 10 yards back there.
Once again, 2 defenders going in pretty much untouched. Tigers just say, meet me at the quarterback. 3 guys for Jeanerette at the tackle right there, Aaron.
That'll bring up 4th and a whole bunch. Bring about 4th and 20.
You know, we can see the actual game plan for the Eagles, just trying to run the clock down.
Right.
But this particular first possession put a punting situation for the Eagles.
They threw 12 people out on the field. And so that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Yep.
Didn't see anybody come off yet.
Yep.
They did.
That penalty will go against the Tigers, so that'll back them up 5. Still 4th and long. It'll be 4th and 15 now. And both teams line up, punt formation. Line of scrimmage is the 34-yard line. Receiver in it will stand on about the 35-yard line. The punt, low line drive punt. Bounces one time, picked up. Rolling to his left side, flags everywhere. That was Kobe Gage with the return. And the kick was about 41 yards long. They will be backing him up a little bit more. It's either going to be a block in the back or
See right there, the block in the back. Typically when Gage got the football, the Jeanerette Tiger guy was right there just blocking in the back. Just had to let him go. Gage was able to get up outside. So
that'll back up 10 yards from there.
So the Jeanerette Tigers are starting off, and starter number 1 is Aaron Tillman. Going to see exactly how he make that thing run. Number 22, Dustin Smith. Number 3, Kobe Gage that just did the return. Wide receivers Walters, Hamilton Jr. in that offensive line. Gilbert, Colbert, Clay Jr., Abraham, and Walters.
Line of scrimmage, the 16-yard line. The Tigers looking for some room on the left side. A flag comes out, and he's pushed way back and out of bounds. And we'll have to see what that flag is. It was in that holding area, but that doesn't mean it is.
Both teams already having a lot of penalties already in this first quarter.
They'll sort it out for us. Personal foul, face mask is going to go against the Eagles. Personal foul, face mask, so they'll get 15 yards out of that and a first down.
Get them 15 back that they previously had on the punt return.
Okay, 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Quick pass.
Good job
And
right
it's
there
gonna
by the
be
Eagles.
Incompletion, yep. Intended receivers was Nysar Jackson.
Going to see Tillman just throw it quickly to the outside. And now you see number 13, Dominique Lepre. I mean, just breaking a great timing on the outside for the Eagles. Once again, Jeanerette intentions their intentions always just to throw the ball and spread that ball out.
2nd and 10. Handoff going to the left side. That's Gage again. He'll pick up a few on the far side.
Defensive starters right there for the Central Catholic Eagles. That's Bill Ontario, Nolan Walker, Blanchard, Wiggins, and the cornerback, Vaccarelli, we spoke about already. Erwin Ramagas, Lepre, that is at the safety spot, and number 6, Zylan Abears.
Gage gets the ball out to the 35-yard line. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 7. Critical play here for the Eagles. They'd like to get off the field right here. Looking to throw. Tillman gets the ball off and hit,
Good
but
job.
bounces off the tackler. Fighting is still on his feet and goes down. That's Jackson. He's going to be dropped right around the line of scrimmage. He broke about 3 or 4 tackles to get there. You know?
One thing is, got the reception but didn't get anything on it.
Right.
It is Tillman just swinging it right into the back, just coming out. That's number 5 to Jackson. Missed the initial tackle right there for the Eagles. And you're going to see number 53, number 56, Snelson come up to make the short tackle for the Eagles. Good job by the Eagles defense on the series.
Yeah, fantastic pursuit because the first 2 guys to get to him couldn't get him down. There was the 3rd guy that wrapped him up and dropped him at the 35. So the Tigers will drop back into punt formation. And I believe that is Ramagos back there to receive it for the Eagles. Gets a low line drive punt. Hits the ground. Ramagos is just going to let it roll dead. It'll do that at about the 29-yard line is where it'll be spotted with a 35-yard punt. Eagles will take over there. 1st and 10.
You know, we talking about this is week 9, getting ready to the playoff, and just seeing exactly how your team's starting to hold up. You know, because once again, it's been a long season. These guys been playing since the summer, 7-on-7, and now getting through this first cool period. See how they start to just see if they can stay focused. Number also is Central Catholic's dealing with homecoming this past week. So
yeah, another distraction. Coaches,
yeah,
coaches.
hate
I don't know. There's a coach in the world that likes homecoming.
Homecoming week is a mess.
Yeah, distractions, bonfires, and I don't know if they still do that anymore. But a lot of festivities going on. 1st and 10. 2 receivers wide right, 1 to the left. 2 backs in the backfield. Quick pitch. Ramagos looking to turn the corner. Not much room there.
Nothing doing.
He's going to lose about 3 or so. See where they spot him.
Hamilton able to come up and make a short tackle right there from that cornerback spot. See, the ball is coming in there. Got Ramagos take the pitch. And once again, just closing on the outside. That's Hamilton, number 2, from that cornerback spot.
Bring up 2nd down and 14. One thing I've noticed so far, it's early in the ball game, but these are 2 1A schools. But a lot of gang tackling from both teams.
Yes, excellent pursuit by both defenses right now. You can see 3 to 4 guys around the tackle, so that's a good job by that defensive coordinator for both teams right now.
Bear spreads the word. This handoff's going to go in the middle. I think that's Walker, and there's nowhere to go there.
Tigers in the middle right there once again. Number 54, Lorenzo Williams.
Looks like they're going to give him about a 1-yard gain. It'll bring up third down, 13 to go.
Again, the Eagles playing behind the sticks yet. You know they run the veer offense, which you put them in a passing situation.
They're on the 27. They need the 40-yard line for the first down.
See if A-back can make something happen here for the Eagles.
Two receivers split wide to the right.
My.
I don't know. It was slow developing, whatever it was, and didn't take long for Braylon Lewis to get back there and make the tackle.
Braylon Lewis going to come from that defensive end spot, and once A-Bear turned around to look, he was right in his face. That's a big hit right there for the Tigers.
Lost 4 yards on that, and that'll bring up a 4th down and 17. Each team has gotten a first down. The Tigers got theirs by penalty. The Eagles picked up a first down on their first possession. This is punted up high. Hits the ground at about the 49. Went out of bounds very near the 50. He's going to spot it at the 49. 26-yard punt. The Tigers will have excellent field position on the Eagles' 49-yard line where they'll set up shop there.
Both offenses trying to do what they basically do, and tell you what, the defenses are doing their job. You know, excellent pursuit, like you said, Aaron, 3 to 4 guys at the tackle for each time.
Looks like both teams looking for some quick, either runs or quick passes. They got stuff out in the flats, even behind, right at, or maybe even behind the line of scrimmage, and nobody really able to get much going. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Tillman brings his team to the line. 3 receivers split wide left, 1 to the right. Looking to throw this. Tillman looks left, looks right. Finding some room, takes off. Got a flag in the backfield. He's going to run out of bounds at around the 42-yard line. But this will probably be a holding call.
Yeah.
It's going to go against the Tigers. Yep,
That it is, and you're going to see Tillman just looking all downfield, not a big rush, but you see number 52 for the Tigers holding right there. He was able to get it, but it's all be coming back.
Yeah, he picked up 7, but the 10-yard penalties, that's going to lose that 10 yards, so that holding call cost him 17.
Once again, both offenses, we're seeing a lot of things. This week 9, once again, I'm going to emphasize this, just see a lot of lackadaisical issues that keep happening with these penalties that's not helping both of these offenses.
Things like lining up.
Yeah,
Spot,
that's the basic thing.
In week 9, you should not be lining up in the
No
wrong
doubt.
spot. You know, you ought to know where you go by now.
Good job.
Looking for room on the left side. Nothing there. Eagle defense stacks it up. Might have got a yard out of that. I don't know if he got, nope, didn't get anything. No gain. 2nd down and 20.
You know, we missing someone that we talked about before the game. Number 22, Dustin Smith, is out for the Jeanerette Tigers. That's been their workhorse back throughout this year, but he won't be playing tonight.
Tillman will be with an empty backfield. 3 receivers wide left, 2 to the right. 2nd and 20. Looking to go deep. Has time. He's going to break and run. Heading up the middle. Has some room. He's going to pick up his first down as he gets near the 35-yard line.
Once again, you're going to see Tillman is going to have all the time in the world. Everyone's covered. Good job by the Central Catholic secondary, but once again, Tillman just doing what he need to do. Pick up some big yards for the Eagles. Excuse me, for the Tigers.
Yeah, he gained 24 yards on that. Give him a 1st and 10 right on the Eagle 35-yard line.
You know, the Eagle defense had just held up really well and just pretty much large coverage down there.
Down to the last 40 seconds of the first quarter. Fakes the handoff, keeps it to the right side. That's Tillman on the keeper. And he's going to get eight or maybe 9 on the carry. That'll probably be the end of the first quarter as the clock is running at 15 seconds. They'll give him a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 2nd and 1 for the Tigers. But we're going to have to flip end of the field as the first quarter comes to an end. No score here at Tiger Stadium, where the Eagles are hosting the Tigers in a 0-0 ball game as we move to the second quarter.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Okay, back at Tiger Stadium, we have flipped ends of the field. It's a couple of interesting first quarter stats. The Eagles ended up netting only 1 yard in the first quarter. Jeanerette did manage to pick up 37, most of which came on this current drive.
Once again, big penalties that didn't help in that offense for Central Catholic. Just some little things that basically you see they should be doing now. See if they could get it corrected here in the second quarter.
Yeah, both teams each had two or three penalties apiece here in the first quarter. So the Jeanerette Tigers will have a 2nd and 1. The ball is placed at the Eagle 26-yard line. Going to the right as Gage with the ball still running. He's heading for the end zone and a touchdown. Kobe Gage on an outstanding run to the right side. Found a little crease out there, and he just popped up through, and there he goes.
You see once again that offensive line just had Gage real well, Aaron. And once Gage got the ball, once he got past the line of scrimmage, it was a foot race.
Yep.
So
that drive consisted of 5 plays for a total of 49 yards, and they put touchdown up on the board. And they're going to go for 2. Everybody in tight. Give the ball to Gage, finds the crease in the middle. He found a hole over there, gets the 2-point conversion. So 8 seconds into the second quarter, the Tigers take a 8-0 lead over the Central Catholic Eagles.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Okay, Eagles set up to receive the kickoff. The ball is spotted on the 40-yard line. Ray Magos is deep for the Eagles. End over end kick. Ray Magos will take it at the 10-yard line. Brings it straight up the middle, finds the crease. Battles his way and carries a couple of tacklers across the 40-yard line. So the Eagles will have excellent field position. Ball will be spotted at about the 42-yard line where they'll play a 1st and 10.
Which I love seeing, Aaron, on the kickoff. You got to get your guys straight up the field, and Rumagard showing that speed that we know he does have. Good field position for the Eagles to start the second quarter.
Need to try to find some offense here. Like I said, they picked up a few yards on their first possession, got a first down plus a couple, but then started going backwards, ended up netting only 1 yard in the first quarter. So they want to hang on to this ball a little while and then put some points on the board. Eagles in the eye, 2 receivers wide right. Gives it to the first guy up the middle, has some room, battles out to very near midfield.
Once again,
yep, that's Abraham. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong list.
That's Wiggins.
Brian Wiggins.
Wiggins is playing that fullback spot tonight. And I tell you what, initially in that first quarter, seeing him have a couple of runs itself, but those penalties kind of took that off, those numbers away. But see, what they're trying to do is establish that run. Seen him in the I formation previously in the veer. And once again, it's not an easy offense to stop Aaron, the veer offense. It's really assignment football.
Yep. Okay, the ball is spotted at the Eagle 49-yard line, where it'll bring up a 2nd down and 3. Ball's on the ground. It's picked up by Abear. Tries to get outside with it, but he's dropped it around the 45-yard line. He'll lose 4. Okay, his knee. Okay, when he picked the ball up, his knee was on the ground, so they're going to spot him at the 47-yard line.
Just like a missed handoff.
Right.
Abear's just trying to hand it off, and Wiggins didn't take the ball itself, but once again, able to get the ball back.
It'll bring up 3rd and 4. Again, the Eagles in the eye. 2 receivers wide right. Hand off on the right side and nothing there.
Tell what, Aaron, it looked like the old days when you see that I formation and you see a whole 50 defense on the other side. The defense kind of making me look kind of different now. We used to that spread offense, but
and under center. You don't see that very much either. You know? That's what you really don't see.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
In a quarterback under center.
Right.
That's not a whole lot of that anymore.
But once again, this year that works for the Eagles, you know.
Yeah. I kind of like the both.
Right.
You know, to mix it up a little bit. Getting the punt off, good high punt. It's going to come down, hit the line around the 20-yard line, picked up around the 16 or 17. He gets it out to the 25. And,
Kobe Gage.
I think that was Kobe Gage with the return, 33-yard punt.
Let's get that last possession, that Jeanerette, we've seen him make some things happen there. And Aaron Tillman, the quarterback, got him in some good positions. But once they got to the goal line within the red zone, they was able to capitalize.
Yeah, he's the one that got him down there, and then Gage finished it off the last 20 or 30 yards. Yeah, the last 26 yards, Gage took him. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Single back. Tillman in the shotgun, sends a man in motion. Fakes the handoff. He keeps it on the right side, now pitches it. Trying to find some room to run over there. Battles his way out to about the 29-yard line.
That particular play didn't work too well for the Tigers right there.
Yeah, he got 4-yard gain. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6.
Once again, that defense for Central Cal is being really disciplined. We've seen it last time, Aaron, just right there.
Yeah.
Just strung up to the sideline. That's an excellent pursuit from the backside of that defense as well.
Other than the quarterback runs, even Gage's runs, when he ran to the far side, there was a crowd of
Yes,
people
sir.
there.
Yes,
He
sir.
just broke through that crowd, found a little crease in there somewhere, got through, came out the other side. With both teams, I've been impressed with the pursuit of both defenses here tonight. 2nd down, Tillman drops back to pass, bobbles around, now he's trying to evade the rush. Under pressure, and he gets away, turns the corner, and he's going to have his 1st down as he battles out to about the 38-yard line and picks up his 1st down.
Once again, coverage downfield. Great job by the secondary. But once again, Tillman using his feet like he did in the first quarter. Getting outside. Extra pursuit to the backside. Wiggins thought he was going to make the initial tackle, but the Host Eagles coming back.
Picked up 9. That's a big quarterback back
Yeah,
there.
he's
He's
big.
a big guy back there. He's not easy to bring down, which the Eagles are finding out the hard way. Ball spotted at the 38 for a 1st and 10. And that is the Tigers' 4th first down of the night. We're hitting the 8-minute mark of the second quarter. Everybody in tight, going to the right. Got a different quarterback back there in the Wildcat. Turns the corner, and now it's a foot race to the end zone, and he's going to take it all the way. That is Morris Walters. He's listed as a wide receiver, also as a quarterback. So he's back there with his first carry of the night.
You see Walters. This was a direct snap to Walters. Once he got past the line of scrimmage, he just turned it up, Aaron.
Yeah.
Good blocks on a kick out once they got past that line of scrimmage, and once again, it's a foot race.
So it's a 62-yard run and a 14-point lead for the Tigers. I would assume they're going to send a 2-point conversion team out. Yep, they will go for the 2-point conversion. They did on the first touchdown, and it was successful. Gage took it in.
Walters back at quarterback again.
The touchdown drive was 3 plays, 75 yards. This is Gage looking for something on the right side, but Eagle defense is not going to let him get to the line of scrimmage.
Number 3, Rumagaz, made the initial wrap-up right there. The Host Eagles come back behind. They go Gage just trying to get it to the outside, but Rumagaz make the initial hit. Stop that 2-point conversion.
That was 3 plays, 75 yards. Impressive. Of course, was it 62, I think it was, the touchdown run? Oh, power rankings for tonight. Jeanerette, 5th. Central in 23.
You know, this is a very interesting spot for Jeanerette to be in at that 5th spot. Very critical. Look, you see South Platte, North Iberville, Mangum, and Haynesville. These 2 guys here, these top 4 is going to be very critical to see where Jeanerette can make an easy run in that spot if they get a good spot. And on the other side, Central Catholic, the way things end up this next week in week 10, see exactly where they at. Riverside is at 10. And there could be a rematch again with Central and Riverside, possibly.
But I think it's the top 24 that makes the playoffs? Yeah.
Top 24.
Top 24 will be in the playoffs, and the Eagles currently 23. Low line drive kick. Remago's going to take it around the 14. Looking for some room. Hits the Jets, turns the corner, tries to get around one more guy. Didn't quite do it. And the defender kind of tossed him down when he didn't have to. Referee didn't like it.
Rumagaz, I like the way he just set up, very patient, waiting for the blocking to be established. Get here to the near side, and then you see number 2 for Jeanerette, Hamilton. Wrap him up, it just could have let him go, but he was a little bit too far and just threw him down. So that's the 15 yards on the kickoff return.
It's that last little push.
That's the difference.
It wasn't a big push. See where they're going to end up spotting it. The run will take him to the 37. So we had 15 of that. That'll put it on the Tiger, where they're going to spot it on the Tiger 49-yard line.
Pretty much best field position for the Eagles tonight. Got to have to capitalize. Yes, sir.
And for the first time tonight, the Eagles are in Tiger territory. They got close a couple times, but they never got past the midfield stripe.
Each time they've shot themselves in the foot as well, Aaron, with those big penalties.
I formation, receivers 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff's going to go to the second man through, hit at the line of scrimmage.
Big dog,
Big
64.
guy, yeah, big guy.
Gregory Green.
Got him and dropped him right there. And
Green
that was,
just got Sanders wrapped up pretty much when he got it. Here it is. You're going to see Green just shoot the gap. And he got Sanders right at the line of scrimmage. See more white shirts on this side of the ball than the other side right there at the line.
All you saw was that big number 64. You didn't hardly see the running back anymore. Okay, Central's going to take a timeout right here. And we will also be right back with exciting high school football.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industries, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Okay, we're back. 6 minutes, 56 seconds to play in the first half. The Eagles are playing a 2nd and 10 at the Tigers' 49-yard line. Tigers lead the Eagles by a score of 14-0. Homecoming tonight for the Central Catholic Eagles. Handoff goes up the middle. And that is Sanders with the ball. He battles his way near the 45-yard line. I think they're going to give him the 45. It's a 4-yard gain. Bring up 3rd down and 6. Eagles tonight are 1 out of 3 on 3rd down attempts. And that's a number that's got to get better.
Got to get better with that. You know, it seemed like they just still trying to establish the run. But once again, their momentum, their game plan is to keep that clock running so that offense won't get on the field.
Yeah.
So they're going to take as much time as they can to keep this a low-scoring game.
Eagles break the huddle, go to the line. Clock is running as we hit the 6-minute mark. Yep, down in the play clock, and he got it off just as the clock hit 0. Looking for room, looking for something to do is Bear. He picks up about a yard. It'll bring up 4th down. He's looking to pass it, Clarence, but he didn't have time to look for anybody.
Not at all. Big rush. Once
Yep.
again, the linebackers coming in. Number 6, once again, for the Tigers, causing a disruption in the backfield. But you see Bear just running for his life. Like he had got a little shaken up as well. So Bear came out the game, so you got another quarterback in the game as well.
4th down. Kyler Willis is the quarterback for the Eagles. 4th down and 5. And goes in motion.
He got to hurry up.
And the last time they snapped it with 0 up, this time they didn't get it off.
What it is, they coming in, they getting the call from the sideline. Also, Willis is a freshman getting in that quarterback spot. So
yeah, and like I said, he was the quarterback on those 2 plays. So a little bit inexperienced.
Once again, those little things that each time the offense get the ball, Aaron, we've seen that these penalty situations been causing the problems for the Central Catholic.
That'll kill you. It takes your momentum away. It puts you, the saying is, behind the chains.
No doubt.
And when that happens, it just makes everything harder. Off the side of his foot, it's going to go out of bounds between the 20 and 25. They're going to spot him at the 23 yards. 26-yard kick to the 23-yard line. Tigers will be playing 1st and 10 at that point. With the clock is stopped with 4 minutes, 53 seconds to play in the first half. Tigers up 14-0. They're going to be looking to add to it.
No doubt. And you know, one thing it is, this is a very young Central Catholic team. But the thing is, this week 9, we're seeing more things happen in these first 2 quarters for this offense that pretty much taking them out this game.
Yep. You're playing a good football team. You don't need to help them.
No doubt about that.
And they have so far.
Jeanerette got Tillman back in the game now.
Gage to the right side. Not much out there.
Now, once again, that defense is doing exactly what they need to do, playing sure gap protection. I mean, on the defensive side, Gage trying to get it to the outside, but once again, 3 defenders around the ball, Aaron, making a short tackle for the Eagles.
He got back to the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Clock is running, 4:20 to play, first half.
See if the defense is doing that job, see if they can get some type of turnover here, Aaron, in this particular series.
Tigers sent 3 receivers to the left. Single back in the backfield with Tillman. That's Gage. He gives it to him. He finds some room on the right side, turns the corner. It's out to race again. This is Gage running 2-on-2, and he's going to take it in. He can coast in. Touchdown, Tigers. Another long run, and doesn't appear to be any flags on the field. 77-yard run for Gage.
Once again, the guard and tackle pull kicks everybody out. Once Gage gets to the sideline, it's just a foot race. Thought one of the defenders was going to be able to stop it, but once again, he just take it up the sideline, cut it back at the last moment. Touchdown, Tigers.
That'll make it 20-0. Stops the clock with 3 minutes, 50 seconds to play. And a couple big plays. It's really the big difference in this game is there's 2 big plays. Got a 3-play, 75-yard touchdown earlier, and this is a 2-play, 77-yard touchdown.
But what's more important, Aaron, when the Eagles had the ball the last time, that last penalty kicked it off, that the punt the ball generated was able to capitalize.
Going to the right side, and he'll walk in for the 2-point conversion, and that'll make it 22. We'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back right after these important messages.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Okay, back at Tiger Stadium, where the Jeanerette Tigers are leading the Central Catholic Eagles by a score of 22-0. And pretty much the big plays here, Clarence, has been the thing for the Tigers.
I mean, one thing it is, that central offense just been null and void. Each time they get positive yards, you go back with more. Right. But once again, Jeanerette is capitalizing on those opportunities now each time they had the possessions.
The Eagles now have 11 yards of total offense with 3 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the first half. High kick taken at the 15-yard line. That's Remagos. He gets hit hard at the 22. Falls forward to the 23, maybe the 24.
In the last series also, we've seen that Hebert had went out, but he's going back into the game. Looked like he had got hit on the hand real bad. But we've seen Willis come in that possession. Right. Couldn't get the play off, Aaron. And that we've been seeing the last couple of series. The play clock has been running out on the Eagles.
Right. You might want to run some clock, but
not that much.
Not that much.
You need to actually score. What the Eagles need to do is try to get the ball quickly to the outside. The running game, they initially going off guard and tackle. It's not happening right now for that offensive line.
What's Clarence say? There's nothing like experience. You got an experienced quarterback back there. To the inexperienced freshman, there's too many things to look at. Wait for it. Hit him in the backfield. Falls forward for a couple. Yeah. Got big number 75 for the Tigers.
Here's the replay. Look, you see the white jerseys already just standing up at the line of scrimmage. You see him the pull, but right there, Sanders able to be tackled pretty much at the line of scrimmage.
I want people out there to notice number 75 for the Tigers. He's the biggest guy out there, and he's a freshman.
They got some nice guys on that defensive line.
He's a nose guard. Fumble picked up, and tackled there for the loss. A late flag comes out. Might be a little taunting action going on down there, maybe.
So they
Or
sought
it's
this
going
one
to be
out.
a helmet to helmet. So the white hat is guy that threw the flag is talking to one of the Tiger players. And
Zero's not listed on that, but
yeah,
it's 15
Yeah,
against the Tigers. Basically, 6 right there caused the initial fumble, Lewis that is. But Abear was able to get the ball back, but just a little joint on the backside of that. When
Yeah.
he's taunting,
He's a
he
little
was
taunting.
taunting Abear, which he can't do. That's 15 yards against the Jeanerette Tigers. He's trying to give an explanation to coach over there,
that'll get you 15 in the NFL.
Coach Paul. No
That-
doubt
that
about
taunting.
it.
So you know in high school what it's going to do.
Yeah, I mean, he stood over the guy, so
Right. Ball spotted at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. 3:02 to play first half.
initially on that first series, Jeanerette offense was just null and void. You thought the Eagles was going to start moving the ball, but once again, each possession they got, it just started going backwards. And the stats that Mr. Bill called out already, you see that offense is really anemic right now.
Well, Jeanerette Tigers have really controlled the defensive line. Again,
Another
there's
loss.
a play here with Abear can't get back to the line of scrimmage. The defensive line for the Tigers has really controlled this football game. so
Right,
far.
basically, Aaron, they just running a 50 defense, and the defensive end is crashing down, just causing havoc. That is Lewis once again, and number 64 for the Tigers able to come up and clean up things. That's Gregory Green.
You don't normally see a defensive line the size of this one in a 1A school.
No.
In big schools maybe, but not in a 1A school. They got some big boys there. And the ball
Fumble
comes out.
This could be a
Is that
scoop
a
and
live
score.
fumble? Yes, that
it
is
is.
a
It's
live
Lewis
fumble.
again. Number 6. Lewis is all over the field tonight. Lewis is going unblocked every play, Aaron. You're going to see here from the defensive end spot here to this side, just rip the ball out. Turnover for the Tigers.
Well, the worst thing that Eagles could want to happen here is a turnover at this point in the game. You're down to 2:03 to play in the first half. You've got the ball. You want to kind of hang on and just run the clock out. If nothing
Right.
else, you'd love to score, but you mostly want to run the clock out. But now Tigers have a chance.
But you know what opened this offense up? Initially, the Eagles was doing great in the secondary, but Tillman started getting on the quarterback keeper, started playing those guys on the back of their heels now. This Jeanerette offense is opening up now.
First down, handoff, goes off the left side, has some room, battles his way inside the 25-yard line.
It's Gage again.
That's Gage with the ball. His helmet came off, so he needs to take a play off. Helmet comes off. You got to go out for a play.
Gage has 114 yards now in the game.
On 7 carries.
Seen that 70-plus yard run
That's
that he
that's
had on the last possession.
That's a pretty good average. Second down and 3. Ball's at the 25. This is Gage again. No, actually, that's not Gage. That's Tolbert.
Tol-
I think that was number 9, Tolbert, huh? Yeah, Tolbert.
Tolbert is one of the starting linebackers, just flipping out and stepping in for Gage for that particular play.
And you got a timeout on the field. The Tigers have called a timeout. I believe that's their first one, if I'm not mistaken. Right, Bank? Yes, it is. Yep. Oh, next week's game, folks. Next week, we're going to be in Thibodaux on the campus in Nichols, where the Central Catholic Eagles will be hosting Covenant Christian for the final game, regular season game, for both teams next week.
Tell you what, the Covenant Christian Lions beat Jeanerette last week at home in overtime. Tell you what, that kind of mixed up everything in the district. So Jeanerette really want this game tonight. Most importantly, the Central Catholic as well is 2-0. But this is the critical part of Central Catholic's schedule.
Right. Yeah. And like I said, they're coming into tonight's game in the 23rd spot, so there's no room for error.
There's no room for error whatsoever. And Jeanerette just looking for a better opportunity themselves to keep on getting on the winning track.
The clock is stopped with 1:23. Looking to throw the ball, and he does in the right corner, and it's caught. And I don't know. Okay, did he get in? No, he did not get in. They're going to spot him just outside, and the clock stops with 1:12. But they're going to be on the 1 yard line with a 1st and goal.
I mean, Tillman just really lofted this up.
Okay, red zone, and they're in the core physical therapy red zone.
Walters just waited, pretty much trying to tiptoe for the ball to get in right at the 1 yard line. They didn't give it to him, so see if the offense can just push this in.
Well, it's going to be Tillman or Gage, I guess, that's going to run this ball. And Gage gets it. Looks left side, touchdown, Gage. So we add some stats to it.
What's happening, Aaron, they just do it. They do two kick-out blocks here to the near side. The offensive guard and tackle just pull, and Gage able to walk in for the touchdown.
Okay. 2 plays, 77 yards. No, I'm looking at the wrong one. 4 plays for 32 yards for the touchdown. Score stands now at 28-0, and they'll be going for 2. I'm sure, and yes, they are. Everybody in tight for the Tigers. Tillman in the shotgun, flanked by Gage. And getting off to the right side. That's Nicer Jackson. Big hole on the right side for him to run through.
Tell you what, you seen Gregory Green, you're going to see the big pulling guard pulling, and you see a highway right there for number 5. Jackson just to walk in for the touchdown, Aaron.
It looks like, Clarence, maybe this big lineman, offensive and defensive for the Tigers, is just starting to wear down. I mean, they were all over the place defensively, the Eagles, early, but now they don't seem to be quite as quick as they were at the beginning of the ball.
No doubt about that. I'll tell you what, in the 4th quarter, we'll be looking for that special player for the Eagles to step up, the core physical therapy sports performer player of the week. Excuse me, of the game itself. So we don't see what numbers. We need to find one.
Yeah.
We need to find somebody to step up. You know, we've seen Hebert just can't get nothing going for that offense.
Right. They getting hit in the backfield, a lot. And, but old offensive linemen, and you've heard me say it hundreds of times. Ball games are won and lost at the line of scrimmage.
It started in the trenches, Aaron.
Yep.
And that's what we're seeing right now. It's not happening for the Eagles.
The Tigers are completely controlling the line of scrimmage, both offensively and defensively. So far in this ball game, the Eagles need to try to figure out a way to get some offense going.
Well, see if they could get in the halftime to get some corrections of that.
This is taken inside the 15-yard line, brought straight up. Big hit right at the 25-yard line. That was Remigos with the ball. They will spot this at about the 26-yard line.
I think that was Walker
That was
trying to
Walker.
get some things to happen for that kickoff team. And once again, each time the Eagles have had the ball this first half, it's just really been, 3 plays, 2 plays, and they're going back with negative yards. So, and really trying to establish just the run is not happening so far yet. But credit that Jeanerette defense making some things happen as well, Aaron.
Well, the Eagles got 1 minute to play here in the first half. They trail 30-0. So let's see what they're going to try to do. If they just want to get in the locker room and regroup, or are they going to try to get some offense rolling here? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw, going deep. There's a guy out there, and it's knocked away. Good defense. Sinjaya Hamilton back there playing defense, and he was with him every step.
One step on step. Good coverage by the Tigers right there.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10 with 54 seconds left to play first half.
Had the time. Got to get it out quicker than that.
Yeah, because they were running fast. That
Yes,
that
sir.
was a go route right down the middle. Bear passes the word around, and another delay of game. Or no, we're going to have a procedure. Somebody moved. Again, clears the penalties. Offside. Somebody else lined up offside.
Just line up off sides. We spoke about this. Central Catholic offense has just been null and void because of penalties and things of that nature.
Well, that's the kind of stuff is a lack of focus.
Yeah.
You okay? You line up in the neutral zone, especially on the offensive side. It's just you're not paying attention to where you are. If you're on the line of scrimmage, you have to look at the football
Right.
to see where you are.
And Aaron, once again, this week 9, those things should not be happening like that.
Okay, 2nd down and 15. Bear rolls to his left, completes the pass. Got a flag in the backfield. I wonder if this is going to be a late hit. This is going to be a late hit. I think so. And that's exactly what it is. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Go against the Tigers.
You can see Bear just faking it and running here to the near side. Just right after that, number 7 for the Tigers, that was Jack. Raymond Jack just came at the last minute. The referee standing right in his face. 15 yards on the Tigers.
Yeah, they gained about 10 yards, so they'll add 15 to that.
And that's one thing that Coach Paul for Jeanerette, you don't want to see your team doing that. You're just trying to get to halftime, get things cleared up, and once again, you got a big 15-yard penalty like that.
They'll spot the ball at the Eagle 46-yard line. First down with 48 seconds to play. Two receivers wide to the left. Split backfield. Under pressure. Bear gets away, trying to turn, finding some place to go. Flips the ball forward, completes the pass, picks up maybe 2 or 3 yards.
Willis, number 9, able to come back to the ball like a receiver supposed to do. Bear's just looking, running. You thought that he would have been sacked, Aaron. But
Yeah.
showing that speed made a difference. And you're going to see Willis at the last minute just come back to the ball. Pretty much wasn't expected, but they able to get the reception. So,
The timeout. Central Catholic will stop the clock with 31 seconds to play. What are you going to do right here? You're going to try to get some
you're going
points
to try
out
to
of
get
this?
some points. Again, I mean, you got
Or
to try
at
to go
least-
downfield because the running position is not helping the Eagles at all. But spread it out and just try to throw it downfield.
Yeah. Got to take a shot.
You
Just
got
try,
to take a shot.
even if you don't score, try to get some offense.
No
and
doubt
a little
about it.
momentum going. Feel a little better about yourself at halftime.
Got a couple of plays to actually do that with 31 seconds here in the second quarter. But you want to see it, he got to get the ball off because Jeanerette is really coming right now. You got linebackers blitzing as well.
Yeah, going deep is going to be tough.
Yeah,
'cause
no doubt.
You can't hang on to the ball that long.
Well, Aaron, in that particular case, you just got to do some swing routes. Just some swing routes and backs from the backfield. Spread it out and let the backs do the running with that part. Try to get it to Willis or Walker himself.
Yeah, get the speed guys out there.
Yes, sir.
Try to get them out there one-on-one and break one for some big yardage. I don't know if you're gonna find much room inside. Those
No,
tackles.
the inside is null and void for the Eagles right now. You spoke about those guys on that defensive line for Jeanerette. Abraham, Colbert, Walters, Gilbert, and Green.
And
Tentative
Lewis.
blitz.
Look at the throw, flipped up, and it's deflected. One of the looked like 64, which is Gregory.
That's Green again.
Yeah, got a hand on that ball.
Trying to get it to Rumagos in the flat, which is the right opportunity, but the guys just
Exactly
getting their
what you
hands
called.
up.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
You nailed that one. He just got the pass. And he was open. He had he
wide
could've done
open.
a good pass. He had.
Got to roll him out. Got to roll A-Bear out just because they showing blitz, but they dropping out, covering everything underneath the middle. So
Third down, 3rd and 8. 28 seconds left. Fakes the handoff, play action. I don't think it fooled anybody.
could nearly been thrown off and could have been taken back.
That was risky, got away with it, but it brings up 4th down.
Trying to get the ball number 3, the playmaker.
4th and 8 with 22 seconds to play. Eagles will send the punt team out for their 5th punt here in the first half.
Not no coach or anything, but just analyzing the Central offense. Got to do some type of jet sweeps or anything like that just to keep that defense that pursuing so well, kind of balance them out. So, but once again, 22 seconds here left in the second quarter.
Good snap on the punt, gets it off, short punt. Far side's going to take a Eagle bounce. I think it stayed inbounds down there. It looks like it did, and then it'll roll dead inside the 20, around the 16, maybe 17-yard line with 12 seconds left in the half. 35-yard kick, got a good roll out of it.
See what Jeanerette going to do here. Just try to get back to halftime with a 30-0 lead, Aaron.
Yeah, they're probably more. I would assume they're going to take a knee here and just head in.
Handoff once again to 3.
And a bunch of flags come flying in.
So once again, another penalty on Eagles. Gage able to take the handoff. Once he got to the line of scrimmage, a couple of Eagle defenders able to rip his helmet off.
And that'll give them 15 more. I don't know if they're going to do anything with it, but the penalty keeps that from ending the half.
Like you said, we thought that guys would just take a knee and just get to to halftime.
They got 3 receivers spread wide to the left and 1 on the right, so they're going to throw 1 deep. And they fake all that and hand it off. There's Gage out in the open, has some running room. He's going to get dropped at about the 48-yard line. And the first down will stop the clock with 9/10 of a second left. And that ends it. Once they spot the ball, that ends it. It's halftime. It's halftime for Central Catholic's homecoming game. They will be presenting the court and naming the homecoming queen at halftime. If you're watching us on YouTube, you'll be able to see it. So stay for that. And the rest of us, will be back to start the second half in about 20 minutes or so.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Labco Manufacturing. Feel safe, work smart, look good with Labco FR. www.labco.com. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948. Wishes all our local teams good luck. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista. Open late, delivery through DoorDash. MC Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Lafayette Electric, 1207 Greenwood Street in Morgan City. Proud supporter of high school athletics in the Tri-City area. Central Boat Rentals, your total marine service provider. To apply, please visit www.centralboat.com. Guaranteed Title, in the law office of Michael Alois. You get guaranteed happiness at Guaranteed Title. Come close with us. Oshner St. Mary, quality health care close to home. Patterson State Bank, free checking, great rates, great personal service, home and business loans, and the best in mobile banking. Celebrating 100 years serving St. Mary Parish. PSB, quality community banking since 1925. Danny's Fried Chicken, it'll make you smile. Serving Morgan City great fried chicken since 1968. Oceaneering, serving St. Mary Parish for 60 years. We're hiring. To apply, please visit www.oceaneering.com/career. Sportsman Cycle and Marine. Why drive to Mississippi when you can get the same great deal in Morgan City at Sportsman Cycle and Marine? Visit us today. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.
Kelly Rose Domain, escorted by Kelsey Kinsey and Jason Domain. Addison Reese Grzappi, escorted by Jody and Frank Boo Grzappi. Lucille Enid Elizabeth Kincaid, escorted by Wendy and C. Kincaid. Addison Celeste Luke, escorted by Jennifer and Neil Luke. Zoe Irene LaPlace Mignard, escorted by Lisa and Robert Mignard. Bree Elizabeth Mitchell, escorted by Janice and Rocky Roussel. Gabriella Linda Maurice, escorted by Jennifer and Mathis Maurice. Leah Elise Porsche, escorted by Nicole and Joseph Randolph. escorted by Lauren and Dwayne Robinson. Zoe Lynn Sully, escorted by Candy and Brian Sully. Julia Grace Sloan, escorted by Elena and Joey Sloan. Juliana Rose Smith, escorted by Gloria and Harold Smith. Ava Grace Vaccarella, escorted by Amy and Ryan Vaccarella. Sophie Grace Vining, escorted by Trish and Jason Vining. Our 2024 homecoming queen, Caroline Grace Landry, escorted by Central Catholic High School Principal Peter Boudreaux. Miss Landry will now reveal our new queen. Miss Addison Reese Gordaghi. This concludes our homecoming court presentation. Parents, please remain on the track for pictures with our court. Following pictures in the third quarter, the court needs to return to their seats to watch the conclusion of our homecoming game. Thank you for your continued support of Central Catholic High School. Welcome home, Eagles.
You're watching KWBK Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights. AJ Doman Automotive Family. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. Labco Manufacturing. Conrad Industries. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista. MC Bank. Danny's Fried Chicken. Patterson State Bank. Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tiger Stadium, where the Central Catholic Eagles have homecoming tonight. And Miss Addison Grazaffi was named homecoming queen at halftime. And as the Eagles take the field, they will be kicking off to the Tigers. There's Boo Grazaffi. That's why I'm doing this tonight instead of him.
Kind of switch roles tonight.
Yeah.
We didn't get no actual comments from the homecoming dad. But congratulations to Allison Gonzaffi, senior at Central Catholic High School, in the midst of volleyball season, pretty much getting the playoff and things like that. So,
of course, that's it's his daughter and him and his wife Jody that was up there with him as well. So,
congratulations to him. But just give a quick analysis of that Central Catholic offense. Tell you what, Boo. I mean, Aaron, minus 7 yards rushes for the Eagles, or total passing 19 yards, total 12 yards for Central Catholic on the offensive side. Jeanerette on the other side, 241 yards rushing, 20 yards passing, 262 yards.
the kick is bobbled and jumped around. It's still loose. And there's a big scramble back at the 31-yard line. And let's see who's going to come up with it. No sign from the referees as of yet. And now we get one. So Jeanerette did recover it and cover. You know, Clarence, you're going to take another look at this. Go ahead.
You see that one defender, I'm trying to get it. Two, you're going to have about 3 to 4 guys touch the ball initially. Pretty much everybody on the kickoff team, about 6 guys of the 11, touched the football.
That's looked like one of them grease pigs things, you know. Nobody could catch it. Yeah. But, you know, Clarence, when you look at 262 yards offense to 12, and that's how you end up with these 30-0 halftime scores.
You know, you also had those 45 yards of penalty as well on Central Catholic.
Right.
Each time they was moving the ball, had their penalties come up and hurt them.
Let's see. Of course, the quarterback's going to keep it. Tillman still got it out in the open. He's going to get run down and pushed out of bounds at around the 35-yard line. That was Remagos that forced him out.
that particular play right here, initiated in the first quarter, opened up that Jeanerette offense. Once again, Tillman just doing the quarterback keeper, getting that speed to the outside. Big first down pickup for the Tigers.
33-yard gain on first down. They'll play 1st and 10 at the Eagle 36-yard line. Looking for room on the outside, and he finds plenty, gets tripped up. That's Kobe Gage again. Surprise, surprise there, right?
Tell you what, nice run by Gage again. Once again, that offensive guard and tackle pulling it, kicking out. And once again, Gage get past the line of scrimmage, going in. So may come back. Flag on the play.
Yep, we have a flag back at the 30-yard line. And everybody's walking back. So, see, there's a penalty, another penalty, but it's not the 10-yard penalty.
Right.
It wiped out a big game. And that's never reflected in that penalty yardage. I've always
Exactly.
said, that ought to be a stat by itself, you know?
Yeah.
Because he picked up a big gain and it gets wiped out.
You know, and the thing about it is just some of those blocks that happen like that, Aaron, is typically a guy just not even involved with the play itself.
Okay, 1st down and 12 as the ball is spotted. The penalty is from the spot of the foul, which was past the line of scrimmage, obviously. So the 1st and 12 at the 34-yard line or 33-yard line. Out to the right side. Not much there.
His favorite receiver, Walters, just not able, trying to look it in. Got to look that ball in to get the reception and complete pass.
I think that's where most drops come from, when people start running before they catch the ball.
Want that opportunity.
And that's just that split second is all it takes.
That's the difference. And we seen Walters earlier was at the quarterback spot and had a big run.
Always say catching a ball, football, baseball, whatever, you got to watch it into your hands. This is Gage, bounces outside, gets hit in the backfield.
Rumagall's able to come up.
The pursuit takes him down.
You're going to see Gage look like, once again, that guard and tackle pulling the kick out, missed the block. Right there, you saw the initial wrap up right there by Rumagall's. Good job by the Eagles.
Number 3, tackling number 3. Lost a couple. It'll bring up 3rd down and 14.
That's how the Eagles started off on defense in that first quarter. Right. Defense was pursuing very well, doing a good job right now.
Look at the throws. Tillman under pressure, breaks out the pocket, finds a man, has a catch to the 15, to the 13-yard line is Sinjaya Hamilton.
Watch Hamilton just going to look here. Tillman under pressure, just going to drop it out there to Hamilton, get the reception, get it upfield. Rumagall missed the tackle. Inside the red zone now.
28-yard gain. It's one thing giving up the catch, but then when you give up another 15, 20 yards on top of the catch, that's the stuff that really hurts.
That's what they say, yards after the catch, that makes a difference.
Oh, man.
And once again, it's benefiting Jeanerette now, that 1st and 10.
Yep, 1st and 10 at the 12.
Core Physical Therapy, Sports Performance, red zone again.
Tillman flips it out on the right side. Turning the corner, that's Nicer Jackson. He's down around the 5-yard line, inside the 5.
Tillman running just like a delayed option. Pitch it out to Jackson. We've seen that early in the game. Didn't come up negative, but pick up 8 yards.
They'll spot it at the 4-yard line. 2nd and 2.
Once again, we ain't never said too much in numbers, but Tillman is only a sophomore as well.
Ooh, they young.
Tillman.
And this is Tillman hitting the backfield, getting wrapped up and dropped back at the 10-yard line, and a late flag. This comes after the play.
Brian Wiggins, number 52, able to wrap up Tillman, drive him out. Tillman just going to be on the quarterback keeper. And see Wiggins just able to wrap him up, force him to the outside, and see exactly if that's going to be the call itself.
Oh, is that okay? Yeah. He didn't really kick him right there. I mean, he did kind of step between his legs, so personal foul against the Eagles. That'll be half the distance.
It's over 50-plus yards for the Central Catholic Eagles tonight on penalties.
We see wipes out a good defensive play.
Just like you said earlier, Erman.
And that's just not using your head.
No.
Gage on the right side, wrapped up around the 5-yard line. See where they spot his forward progress. And another flag
15
comes
on
out.
Wiggins, probably. Wiggins was on that last particular penalty call. Possibly, if this is him, like you said, it may be a possible ejection, but
If that's
may
on
not.
Wiggins, yes, second. If it's a personal foul, we shall see. Unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike.
Yep. On the Eagles. That'll be half the distance of the goal. We shall go take it from the 4 to the 2. Again, another good defensive play gets wiped out.
Wiggins been trying to be a motivator for that defense. He's been playing offense at the fullback spot too, so that's the senior. This is his last run, last home game as well.
The referee stopped play. I might be giving some warnings, maybe. Tell these guys kind of cool your jets here. Let's play football. Referee talking to the Tiger bench. The rest of us don't need to know what's going on, evidently. Oh, another whistle as the play started.
Once again, Wiggins is just going off. Once again, just stated earlier, this is his last game, Aaron,
Yep.
as a senior here at home. So
Well, this one's going to go against the Tigers. This is a procedure call. Somebody evidently jumped. That'll back them up 5. Put them at about the 7. Still first down. Actually, they're showing a second down. It'll be a second down. Receiver split wide both sides. Gage with the ball, looking for some room. Gets outside, and he walks into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers.
Gage been the workhorse tonight for the Tigers, but once again, you got to see just front up blocking. Gage waiting for that blocking to establish, and he's able to walk on in, just like you stated, Aaron. Touchdown, Tigers.
With all the yards that Gage has piled up tonight, and he's covered in with 10 carries for 82 yards. 10 plays. I thought he wrote a 10 and an 82. 10 plays, 82-yard drive. But Gage, my point was Gage is the third string running back.
That's correct.
Because the first 2 out hurt, and Gage is a junior. He also
Tillman able to walk in for the 2-point conversion.
38-0. Tigers take the lead. We'll be back right after this.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Okay, we're back as both teams take the field for the kickoff. 8 minutes, 40 seconds left in the third quarter, and the Tigers have taken a 38-0 lead. And I don't think, Bill, did they have the Tigers punted tonight?
No, one time.
Yeah, 135-yard punt early in the game. That might have been their first possession. I think that was their first possession. And they've scored every time after that. Line drive kick. Taken at the 14-yard line. It's coming to the middle of the field. Cuts it up. That's Walker with the run back. He takes it across the 25 out to about the 28-yard line.
You know, when you was talking about that Central Catholic team, a lot of young guys on this particular team. Freshmen, sophomores, a few juniors, but also a couple of seniors. But most importantly, you see Coach Grogan trying to get these young guys established. Had to go with a different offensive scheme with the Veer offense. But on the defensive side, you can see always that these guys are right there. So problem tonight just been that particular offense for the Eagles.
Well, I think the problem has been the line of the Tigers. They're big, they're fast, and they're strong. And they're good at what they do, which is why they've won 7 ball games.
And just right there.
Yep. And that's a perfect example of what I was talking about. There is just nowhere to go.
Once again, Braylon Lewis, we've been calling his name all night, number 6 at that defensive end spot. And once again, they stay in a 50 defense. The linebacker's not even getting touched, Aaron. And the secondary guys is doing an outstanding job on the coverage situation. See if the Eagles could kind of do some type of misdirection to stop this quick defensive line for the Jeanerette Tigers.
It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 29-yard line of the Eagles. They're in the I formation. Quarterback under center. That's Bear. Receiver split wide to the left. Pitch is out. Across the 30. Out of bounds around the 32-yard line. Pick up about 3 yards.
And just like you said,
down.
You got to get that ball quick. You see exactly when he's taking the snap, they come in with the rush.
Yeah. Whatever you're going to do, you got to do it quick.
Yeah.
You can't stand back there and think about it or look for it. It's got to go, because, like I said, that defensive line is just coming across too fast. Eagles have a 3rd down. They're 1 out of 5 to this point.
Going back to the split veer now.
Yep. Split backfield with 2 receivers wide to the left. Tight ends also on the left side. Finding something in the middle. Not enough, though. It's going to be short of the 1st down.
Eagles really need that play right there.
It's going to be a couple yards short. Yep, it'll bring up 2 yards more. 4th down. And it looks like he's going to leave his offense out on the field. Yep, Bear comes in with the play. He's going to call his 4th down and 2. They need the 39-yard line for the 1st down. They're on the 37. Split backfield, quarterback sneak right up the middle. Looks like he's going to have his 1st down. Got it across the 40 to the 41. Eagles will pick up a 1st down. Yep, this is their 4th 1st down. And I think at least a couple of them have come from penalties.
That's correct.
Yep.
You go, Abel just getting behind that big center, pushing forward. That's Drake Terrio, the center. Little positive situation there for the Eagles. 1st
and 10 from the 41. Tight Tight end moves from the left side to the right, looking for some room. Battles his way out to the 45. And
It's Wiggins once
that's
again.
Wiggins. Picked up 4. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6. Big offensive guy for the Eagles is Wiggins.
He's got Wiggins, number 52. Once again, you said oddly enough, he's been the workhorse for the Eagles tonight.
He's the leading offensive player with 17 yards.
So, and it's been a tough 17 yards as well.
Oh,
Aaron.
yeah, none of it been easy. And off goes left side. Picked up 2 or 3.
And once again, Aaron, 6 Lewis is just going untouched. You know, there's no kicking out for Lewis at the defensive end spot. And he's causing everything to come back to the inside. So these the linebackers or the defensive tackles getting short tackles right now.
3rd down and 4. Ball's at the 47. Play clock's at 12. Now 5. Quarterback keeper finds some room, gets his 1st down. Needed 4, got 5. And I think for the 2nd time tonight, the Eagles will be in Tiger territory at the 48.
And once again, Abear's coming to that right side when he did on the initial 1st down that he had. Pick up another 1st down for the Eagles.
Under 5 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Tigers lead 38-0. Eagles trying to get on the board here. 1st and 10. Split backfield. Gives it to the first man through. Not much there. Got to the line of scrimmage. And we had a fumble. Or did they stop his forward progress?
It looked like they did.
Yeah, it looked like forward progress was stopped at the line of scrimmage. And no gain. 2nd down and 10.
Wiggins, who did the carry, is coming out the game now. It's taking a long time to get the calls in tonight as well.
There's still plenty of time. 20 seconds on the play clock. 2 receivers wide to the left. Tight end moves from the left side to the right. Going to keep it. There's some room. Out in the open, ball comes out.
Seen that.
Jeanerette's going to have it. Biggest play of the night for the Eagles, but the ball pops out.
Lewis able to cause havoc again. Once again, the veer option to the near side. Abear's able to keep it. Good call to keep the ball right there, but carrying it too loosely. And once again, who's coming behind? Braylon Lewis, number 6.
He's carrying it like that infamous loaf of bread.
The loaf of bread that we never should
loaf
be.
of bread in that right hand out away from his body. It's got to be high and tight, especially in traffic. High and tight.
And most importantly, Aaron, they telling now guys on the defensive side, you stripping the ball, trying to rip the ball, and I tell you what, came up beneficial for the Tigers.
That's it. Had a nice drive going, the best one of the night. It was 9 plays. And this is Tillman out in the open, running down the sideline and heading out of bounds at around the 40.
They found that particular play been hot and heavy for the Tigers tonight. Here it is, just to fake the handoff. It's going to just be a keeper and get to the outside, and we don't see this particular play before, Aaron. 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
28-yard gain. Ball spotted at the Eagle 42. And Tillman has 6 carries for 99 yards.
Here shortly, he'll be another one over the 100-yard mark. Gage is already over 100-plus yards.
This is Gage with the ball. Not a lot of room on the right side. They ran the ball for 241 yards in the first half. And they've got to be close to 100 here in the second.
Once again, that old infamous guard and tackle pulling, and Gage just try to get behind them guys, and Once again, Central Cap defense, Sanders, number 10, able to come up with the tackle.
They give him a 1 yard gain. It'll bring second down and 9. Just under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Quick pass out to the right. Has some room out in the open. And there's a foot race. Does he get around the corner? He does not. But a flag comes out around the 25-yard line. That was Morris Walters with the catch and run.
Seen Walters previously on that particular play. Just missed it. Try to run before he got the ball. But this time, maybe step back off against the Tigers.
Yeah, this flag came out 24-yard lines where it's going to be a holding call against the Tigers. And if that's where the penalty occurred, it'll be a 10-yard penalty from there.
Yep.
Which will wipe out the first down gain, but they'll leave him with and 3 yards. It'll bring up a second down and 3. Tillman fakes the handoff, keeps it up the middle, finds a little bit of room. He's going to be right around that first down marker.
It's going to see where the spot is. And
yep, that'll be in right around the 21-yard line, which will be enough for the first down. And that is 15 first downs for the Tigers. Second player for the Tigers tonight, Tillman, goes over 100 yards.
you know, that offense started off rather slow in the first quarter, but right now they've been clicking.
Tillman hands it off. This is Gage weaving his way inside for a couple. Got about maybe he might end up with 4 or 5. It'll be a 5-yard gain. Bring up second down and 5. The ball is spotted at about the 26-yard line.
Once again, when your defense been on a particular game, this guy's starting to get wore out a little bit more importantly on that defense for Central Catholic.
That defense has been playing all night against that huge offensive line. They've got to be getting tired.
Yes, sir.
They have to be. And a lot of those guys play offense as well. Okay, this is Gage. Trying to find some room in the middle. Not a lot. But it'll bring up third down. And you know at this point, they're not kicking extra points, so there's going to be this is 4-down territory.
No doubt about it. They've been making it happen. Once again, number 52, Wiggins, able to come up for the tackle.
Third down and 3. Just go under a minute left in the third quarter. Tigers looking to score for the second time here in the third quarter. Handoff goes to the right side. Fighting with his way. That's Archangel. It's the only name they have listed for him, number 23. He's a freshman running back defensive. Oh, okay, he's up on top. Christopher Archangel. Okay. Got his first down. First and 10. And we're in the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone.
Jeanerette has been there pretty often tonight.
It looks like they're going to let this run out. Let the third quarter in. Well, they line it up with 9 seconds left. And they get the snap off. They're going to run it in the middle. Archangel takes it inside the 15-yard line. And that'll run out the time on the third quarter. So the third quarter comes to an end. Tigers lead 38-0, but threaten to add to that. And we'll be back with the fourth quarter.
You're watching
right after
AWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industries, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Okay, we're back at Tiger Stadium. We're getting ready to start off the fourth quarter. You get a look at the cheerleaders for the Eagles tonight. And these are a lot of the younger ones because many of the cheerleaders are members of the homecoming court. So the backups come in for this one.
No
This
doubt
is their
about
big
it.
night, man. This is their night. The
Tell you
junior
what,
varsity
step it up.
cheerleaders come out and they get out in front of everybody.
I also want to get
Yep.
congratulations again, Boo Gazaffi's daughter,
Right.
Allison Gazaffi, Queen 2025 for the Central Catholic Eagles.
Yeah. And that's where Boo's been tonight, part of all the festivities. That's why I'm sitting up here instead of down there on the sideline. Okay, this will bring up a 2nd down and 7. This ball, I think, is spotted at the 14-yard line.
Yes, sir.
2nd down, 7. As we start the fourth quarter. Okay, this is a different guy. Oh, in the Wildcat, he's coming back against the grain, and it's going to be a race to the corner, and he's in. Touchdown. Tigers go ahead.
It's Tillman once again.
42-0. That's Aaron Tillman.
Tillman. Thought they had Tillman wrapped up on that far side, but once again, able to shake off those defenders, come back here and pretty much walk in for the touchdown.
Yeah, everybody was on the left-hand side, and it was all clogged up. He just turned around, come back this way. Nobody out there but him. He coasted to the goal line.
When you have situations like that, somebody is standing around thinking somebody going to make the tackle.
Okay, that was a 9-play drive, 70 yards for the touchdown. And that's after turnover. They picked up the fumble, recovering. Got to pass this one. I hadn't seen a lot of passes, but there's one.
Job Ramagaz able to knock it down.
So it'll be 42-0. Or 44-0. As we start here the fourth quarter. We're only 12 seconds into the fourth quarter.
Tell you what, Aaron, we seen that last possession Central Catholic had. You thought quarterback Abear was going to make a big run right there at the last minute. Lewis able to knock it out, turn it over. Jeanerette able to take the ball and score on that turnover once again.
Well, like I said, they punted their first possession. The Tigers did punted on their first possession, and they've scored a touchdown every time.
Every time.
And since then. So
been a tough night for that Eagle offense and also defense.
yeah,
Special teams.
yeah,
Just not a night for the Eagles, and once again, it's homecoming as well
right.
for the Eagles.
Good news is wait till tomorrow night. You have a party.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah. Eagles set up to receive the kickoff. They've done that quite a bit tonight. Line drive kick taken at the 10-yard line. Looking for some room in the middle. Has a crease in the middle.
It's Willis.
There he goes down the outside. It's going to be a race
Walker.
to the goal line. And they're going to catch him at around the 22-yard line.
Good job by
And-
Walker.
Yep. That's Hayden Walker, sophomore.
Walker just waiting for the develop. You see guys just stop running.
Yeah.
5 guys from Jeanerette, and Walker did the right thing. Get it upfield and get to the outside.
Well, they had a whole lot of red jerseys there in the middle. I didn't see any white ones, and he just took off right between them.
Good blocking.
And they going from there, and we moved into the running clock, Clarence.
Yeah.
44-point lead. 42 is the requirement. And we'll have a running clock. It's at 11 minutes right now.
Good positive, big positive play right there for the Eagles.
Eagles would still like to get on the scoreboard here.
No doubt.
They'd like to put something up there and not get shut out.
One thing we did see at half in the second quarter, that 23 ranking for the Eagles.
Yeah. And this is Wiggins again. Not much there. Maybe a couple, one, maybe two.
You're going to see the handoff to 52. Wiggins been pretty much taking most of the handoffs tonight, Aaron.
Yeah. He is our leading for the core physical therapy sports performance player of the game. Okay, there's Wiggins again, finding some room on the right side. Gets to the 15-yard line.
Come up a little gingerly after that. He got hit on the knee. So they probably just dropped down.
He's down at the 20.
Here's the handoff to Wiggins. Bounce it to the outside. Once he get past the line of scrimmage, he's going to get hit right on his knee by the Tiger defender. That's Jackson, number 5.
That might be look like maybe a helmet to the knee.
Yeah. Took a little hit right there.
Well, that's the other side, though. It's the right side. He got hit on the left side. Yeah, so they moving things around. That's never a good sign.
I tell you what, that senior, he's been working very hard. You've been seeing here his name called on the offense and defensive side.
All
Aaron.
night, yeah.
So able to pop up, you know.
That's
See if they
good.
get him checked out on the sideline, see if he can get back in the game.
Hopefully that's one of them where you get hit and you just got to rub it out a little bit and then
get back in the
game. It gets
game.
a lot better, yeah.
We've seen also James Sanders, number 10. He's been actually doing the backup role behind Wiggins running duty as well. So we'll see who you're going to substitute in the game for him.
Yeah, he seemed to walk off the field without a lot of discomfort. They're down in 5 from the 15-yard line. The clock was stopped for the injury. Still is at 9:38, and now the clock starts. Tight end Lee Perry moves from the right to the left side. Quick pitch out. A lot of people back there, and he's getting tackled back at the 20-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard loss. And 4th down.
He should run in a veer option this way to the near side. Pitch out to Rumagaz, but it's number 6. Once again, you're going to see come back. Lewis and the crew able to make a tackle.
Looked like he had to wait for the ball a little while. That's never a good thing.
You kind of know you played that offense. You got to have a 5-yard window. I think it was like 7 yards, spread it out.
Yeah.
Coach can check that out. Got to get about 5 yards.
You got to get that ball to him a little quicker.
A little quicker than that.
Because he's like, all these white shirts coming right at him, and he's waiting for the ball. He's like, come on, come on, come on, you know.
And what Hebert's doing is trying to draw the defense in. Somebody has the pitch man, somebody has the quarterback, somebody has the pitch man, but had 3 guys on the pitch man.
It's 4th down, 4th and 9. And there's some discussion going on down there. The play clock is running. Are they going to let the clock run down and then call time, maybe? Yeah, because Coach Grogan is on the field, and that's exactly what they did. They took all the time, as much as they could, off the clock, and then took the time out. So what do you do here? You take a commercial break. That's what we're going to do here, and we'll be right back after these messages.
You're watching KWDJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Okay, 8 minutes, 10 seconds to play. Jeanerette Tigers lead the Central Catholic Eagles by the score of 44-0. and it's Central Catholic's homecoming night. And it's because it's homecoming that I'm up here, and Boot Grizzaffi is down on the field as his daughter, Addison, was crowned queen of Central Catholic's homecoming tonight. Pass is complete.
Oh, going to be a face mask
Caught,
on
and
that
that's going
one.
to be a face mask. They'll get the first down. 3 flags come flying in.
We'll see Hebert just fake the handoff to Wiggins and look for his receiver trying to get open. And you're going to see at the last minute, the Jeanerette defender just go with a face mask right there. Pass was intended for number 15, Jairus Bias.
I think that was with Arius Bias, freshman. A lot of young guys playing out there tonight.
It's 15 yards.
It'll be half the distance of the goal. So that'll put them at the first down, right around the first down marker. I think. They're gonna put it on the 10. Penalty occurred on the 20. So half the distance of the goal. And they needed the 10 yard for the first down. So they do get the first down. Running up the middle.
Good tough run right
to
there.
the 1 yard line, right up against the goal line, but not across it. So that was Hebert again on a 9.5 yard, 9 3/4 yard run.
Not fancy, but you see number 52. You see Wiggins push the initial kick by Hebert. I mean, he's just like it pushed him forward. So,
I mean, he's right up against the goal. You can see where the ball is. The nose
It's
of the
right
ball
there.
is just inches from the goal line, and
keep it in 6 hands.
you're
Let
gonna
it push over.
Yeah, you're gonna see that quarterback sneak right here. Watch.
Well, you familiar because he's been under center,
Yeah.
Aaron. So
Hebert on the sneak. He looks like he's in. He's in for the touch, and the Eagles get on the board.
just run right here. See, Hebert just take, and
see?
Wiggins come right behind him.
Give
The
him
back
a little,
push.
A little push right here. Get him in there. 6-play drive for 20 yards.
Look like he almost pushed Hebert out the end zone.
I know. He popped him out the other side. But they got on the board, and they got him feel good about that.
And always to that kickoff run by Hayden Walker.
Ooh, did this get over? Yep, just got over. Put it in the soccer net. So that'll make it 44-7. 5.5 minutes, and the clock is running.
One thing it is, Aaron, you've seen that. Let's talk about the young guys. Seeing the younger guys get some things together, make some things happen. So,
Yep. Yeah, look, a lot of white jerseys, a lot of clean shirts. Player of the game, there you get a look at it, Mr. Wiggins. That's Brian Wiggins. He had 10 carries for 22 yards, leading 14 tackles and 2 tackles for loss. And he is your player of the game, core physical therapy and sports performance player of the game, Mr. Drake Terrio. No, I'm sorry. Brian Wiggins. I looked at the wrong line. I just got through saying his name like 12 times, you know.
but once again,
Brian Wiggins.
this Brian last year. This
Yeah.
is his last home game on this field, Aaron. So, and he's playing like that too as well. So, mean a little difference to a senior than to a junior.
Yep, absolutely. This is your last one at home. You got at least one more. You'll play it next week in Thibodaux at the Nichols campus. Tried the onside kick. Tigers recovered it at the 46-yard line. 4:05 to play in the ball game.
Look, just a good onside kick, good bounce. But once again, Jeanerette able to come up with the actual ball. That was number 9, Deshaun Talbot able to get the ball, and also the clock is still running, Aaron.
So it'll be spotted at the Tiger 46-yard line. A lot of backups going to get them a little playing time here. A lot of clean jerseys, clean pants out on the field.
Yeah. Good substitution because now you did have some guys that was injured for Jeanerette that we spoke about initially in the first half. Trying to keep you guys healthy. Got one more game for the regular season. Got to get ready for the playoffs.
One thing they did keep out there is Tillman, the quarterback. So he can run this and not let it just go crazy.
Exactly right. You want to guide the ball with the show hands in the game right now. We've seen number 11, Walter Morris came in, initially broke some things open, then that just broke everything over for Tillman.
Yep.
But, you know, we've seen also with Jeanerette had that number 5 spot in the power rating. So you're going to see exactly how that's going to work out for the next 2 weeks, see where they end up at.
Right. A lot of it's going to depend on what happens to the teams in front of them.
Exactly right.
Not just them. That's important, too. Okay, Tillman's going to keep it to the right side, turns upfield, flag comes out. Tillman fights his way inside the 40-yard line. I'm going to see what this flag is back in the backfield. It's going to be a holding call that's going to go against the Tigers. So that'll back them up 10. That 2nd and 10 will be 2nd and 20.
A lot of calls tonight. You see those guard and tackle pulling. That's the flavor of the Jeanerette Tigers. Tillman able to take it. See the holder within the midst of all of that.
Yep. And that's their 10th penalty for an even 100 yards. So
it's a lot of penalties.
And big penalties.
Big penalties.
You're averaging 10 yards per penalty.
And once again, just going to keep emphasizing it. As you prep going forward in a playoff game, you messing yourself up.
That could hurt you. It hadn't hurt them tonight, but it could hurt you big time if you're playing like the Covenant Christian. Or
that's the difference that you see.
That quality of team, and that's what you're going to be seeing in the next few weeks. And minute and a half to play. Clock's running. Handoff's going to the left side. Bulls his way out across the 40. Picks up about 6, maybe 7, depending on where they spot it. Bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and 15. And we're going to go under a minute left in the ball game. 44-7. Tigers lead over the Eagles. Forced out of bounds at the 45-yard line. 4-yard gain will bring up 4th and 11.
Deshaun Talbot, number 9, able to get the carry.
It's just a second or 2 less than the play clock on.
Be right there.
You know, the game clock has, the game clock is a little bit less than the play clock, and they're going to call it the ball game right there. 2 teams will congratulate each other, and we're going to take a break right now. We're going to stay with us. We're going to stay here. We're going to stay right here, Clarence, and talk about this a little bit.
You know, one thing you did see, Jeanerette started off slow. We seen a little battle royal. Thought they was going to just slow this game down. Central Catholic just started having a lot of penalties, Aaron, that just really threw the game off for them.
Yeah, that's kind of been it. But, you know, the story of this game has been the offensive and defensive lines of Jeanerette. Totally control this. But we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with some final game stats.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industries, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Okay, we're back here at Tiger Stadium where the homecoming Central Catholic Eagles have fallen to the Jeanerette Tigers in a district contest by a final score of 44-7.
Tell you what, Aaron, we just seen an amazing performance by Jeanerette. Came out very powerfully. Looked to run the football, and they did that. 363 yards rushing, passing 65 yards, total 428 yards. On the other side of the ball, Central Catholic only had 6 first downs, 45 yards rushing, 18 yards passing, total 63 yards. That's a total different team than Central Catholic had tonight.
Right. That's total domination in the line of scrimmage.
No doubt about it.
And that's what controlled the game, and that's what the stats show. I mean, 400 yards to 60 yards. And here's our player of the game, Mr. Wiggins.
Yeah, Brian Wiggins had an outstanding game tonight.
Outstanding game offensively and defense. Not big offensive numbers, but nobody did for the Eagles. But his defensive side made up for what was lacking, and he's our player of the game tonight.
I tell you what, this is his senior year.
Yeah.
This is his final game here on this field. So congratulations, Mr. Brian Williams.
Yes, sir. Mr. Wiggins, thank you very much. We would like to congratulate him. We'd also like to congratulate Central Catholic's homecoming queen, Miss Addison Grazaffi, our compadre, Boo's daughter. Next week's game will be in Thibodaux on the campus of Nichols as the Covenant Christian Lions, 6-2, 2-0 coming into tonight. We'll be hosting the Central Catholic Eagles, who are now 3-6, 2-1 in the district. So my name's Aaron Ortego. I'm subbing for Boo as he's been busy with homecoming activities, along with Clarence Robinson and Bill Bank McCarty as our statistician, Jason and Chris running the show off camera, and to our cameramen, thank you to everybody. It's been fun. That'll do it from Tiger Stadium. Good night, everyone.
Thanks for the
Thank you for watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights, the A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Friday Night Under the Lights was sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve, on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Labco Manufacturing. Feel safe, work smart, look good with Labco FR. www.labco.com. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948, wishes all our local teams good luck. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, open late, delivery through DoorDash. MC Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Lafayette Electric, 1207 Greenwood Street in Morgan City, proud supporter of high school athletics in the Tri-City area. Central Boat Rentals, your total marine service provider. To apply, please visit www.centralboat.com. Guaranteed Title, in the law office of Michael Alois. You get guaranteed happiness at Guaranteed Title. Come close with us. Oshner St. Mary, quality health care close to home. Patterson State Bank, free checking, great rates, great personal service, home and business loans, and the best in mobile banking. Celebrating 100 years serving St. Mary Parish. PSB, quality community banking since 1925. Danny's Fried Chicken, it'll make you smile. Serving Morgan City great fried chicken since 1968. Oceaneering, serving St. Mary Parish for 60 years. We're hiring. To apply, please visit www.oceaneering.com/career. Sportsman Cycle and Marine. Why drive to Mississippi when you can get the same great deal in Morgan City at Sportsman Cycle and Marine? Visit us today. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.